Hello and welcome to the United Devil channel with me, JB. This is your watch along, your dual watch along for Arsenal versus Sporting Lisbon and Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid. So yeah, look, I am dual streaming this as well, so I don't know how well it's going to go. I'm going to have to kind of try to stay in between both streams. So I am dual streaming as it stands. I'm both on vertical and horizontal as well. So get in your chats as well, because I can see both. So yeah, so get into those both. So look, yeah, it is nice tonight to not have skin in the game tonight. It's going to be an interesting game. I am looking forward to watching the match. I'm not going to lie. You know, to be fair, you know, it's nice to watch some Champions League. You know, hopefully we're going to be in there next season. So look, I've only got one score across the top on the vertical stream. You're not going to be able to see the. I might try to put it up there. To be fair, that might work. Let's see if that works. I wonder if that's going to work. So, look, get into it tonight. I'm here, says Dino, legend. So I am watching the both games as well, by the way. So we are kicking off soon. So if you are an Arsenal fan, let me know. Let me know. I do want to know how you feel about the game. As well, I'm going to try to move around because I want to get in the vertical stream as well. So let's see how that goes. So for those of you who are Arsenal fans, etc., I will give you the teams. So we are going to have for Arsenal, going to have Raya in goal, Hencapié, Gabriel, Saliba, Mosquera, Zubamendi, Rice, Martinelli, Eze, Madueke and Gyökeres against his former team. You've got Silva, Inacho, Diamonde, Quaresma, Araujo, Humland, Moreta, I can't pronounce that, Trincao, Catamo and Luis Suarez. It's going to be, this is a must game. This is a must-win game for Arsenal tonight. They've got to get through. They've got to get through to a semi-final. They absolutely won't have to 100% get through this match. I think that they probably will. Bayern go through their lineups really quickly as well. Manuel Neuer in goal, Stanisic, Upamecano, Jonathan Tah, Lema, Pavlovic, Kimmich, Elise, Gnabry, Diaz and Harry Kane. Real Madrid, Lunin, Mendy, Rudiger, Militao, Alexander-Arnold, Valverde, Bellingham, Goulet, Diaz, Vinicius Jr. and Mbappe. It is going to be a fascinating night of Champions League football. I am looking forward to this, by the way. I am looking forward to this. It's going to give us a taster of maybe what we can expect in the Champions League next season, hopefully if we manage to get to the Champions League in there. So look, if you are an Arsenal fan, I want to know how you think that we're going to do. If you're not and you're just like a normal fan, you know, who doesn't support the bottlers as it was, then get in there with your I'm here, says Sky is in the house. So look, I am vertically and horizontally streaming this as well. So hopefully we should get some good numbers tonight. So not too far away now. Might not be, you know, but it's good to be in the Champions League. Dino, I can't wait. Dino, I can't wait to hear the music again. I can't wait to hear that Champions League song again. There's just something about that Champions League song that you can't beat, and I'm absolutely looking forward so much to hearing that song again. And hopefully we will be hearing that in chorus. I will be savouring that up, and I genuinely can't wait to be doing a stream. I can't wait to be doing that stream for you guys as well. So fingers crossed next season that is going to happen, or it will be disappointing. Or if not, it's going to be Thursday night in Azerbaijan, and I'm sure Azerbaijan is a wonderful country. So, you know, But yeah, look, get into it. Let's get into it tonight. I want to know, are Arsenal fans confident? So look, I'm going to ask the chat, are you confident that Arsenal are going to get through against these guys? I know we're not Arsenal fans. It would be quite funny in some respects. I want to know what AFTV are up to tonight if Arsenal go out. It would be I don't know if Mikel or Arteta who wins tonight. I think Arsenal win tonight. I do. I've got a feeling. I think that Arsenal are going to win tonight, and they've got to win something. They've got to win a game of football. So I think Arsenal will win tonight. I think Bayern Munich will win as well tonight. I like Bayern Munich. I still think it's going to be a very, very close game. But Bayern have scored the most goals they've ever scored in the Bundesliga. I don't know if that's because they're so much better or whether or not that is because they're so good. Their team is ridiculous. Again, if we go through that team, Neuer is, I think he's 40 in goal, but he's absolutely ridiculous still. Stanisic as well. Upamecano can, I think Mbappe is going to have a good time tonight against Upamecano and Tar. Konrad Laimer is a good player. Of course, we were looking at him as well. So Palovic is a player that I think is a fantastic player. We were linked to him. We're not going to get him, but I think he's going to be an absolute superstar. You've got Kimmich as well. Elise, who's one of the best wide wing players in the world. Gnabry, who's experienced. So Diaz on the left, and of course Harry Kane up front. Real Madrid, nothing to be sniffed at from that perspective. Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Diaz, Gula, Bellingham, Valverde. Alexander-Arnold seems to have come into form as well. So look, they've got some great players. They've got some great players. They have. Dino says Bayern is just stacked. Grace says Sadalo is better than Elise. Grace is in the house as always. I am, but walking shop. If Arsenal go out, I bet they blame it on the weather. No, if anybody have seen Arsenal TV, I don't know if you've seen this at all, but you've got that Ty on there, and Ty was trying to blame VAR. He was trying to blame the referee. He was trying to blame the PGMOL, and you know, I've got to give it up for Robbie. Like Robbie and there was another lady on there, and you know, they were for once, you know, not making excuses. And you do get it on both sides. You get it in our fan base, you get it in their fan base, and you're going to have that fan who just can't accept that that it's not going to go well. So, that Champions League music is playing. We are kicked off. So I've got both games on as well, by the way. So I will be watching them both. Got both games on. Thai quote: "We lost because it rained." It's brilliant. It's true. It is true. It's excellent. And I remember Thai when he was talking about Arsenal playing us. Ray says Thai had the cheek to call Sir Alex a cheat. Ray Simpson is in the house, an absolute legend as well. Yeah. I do find Ty quite funny. To be fair, I do find him quite funny actually. So, yeah. So I am dual streaming tonight. I don't know if that's working actually. I don't know if that's working. If the dual stream is working, I think it is. I don't know. I have no idea. And his team now, you want to make the next step. Can you get to the semi-final? Look at that. I mean, it's certainly going to motivate this crowd. Hopefully it does for the players as well. Not to put a dampener on things, but Declan Rice missed training ahead of this match. So Declan Rice, I think, is carrying in a little bit of an injury as well. So I do think Declan Rice is carrying a little bit of an injury as well. So So we'll see. Is Bayern Max on Prime? It's on HBO Max. It's on HBO Max. So that is on Amazon, but it's on HBO Max. Hot take: Arsenal have the right players, but the wrong manager, says Ray. I think Arsenal. If we're talking about the Champions League, I think Arsenal need another two. I think Arsenal may need another two players. I think they're a couple of players away from being Champions League contenders. I think Arsenal are lacking a world-class striker. I do. I think Arsenal need a world-class striker. JB, untimed Dino, I banned him by accident. Oh dear. How did you do that? Bloody hell. Alright, I'm going to have to try to find him now. Alright, let's have a little look. Bloody hell. Champions League music playing is fantastic. Jesus. Let's have a little look. Yeah.
Well, Arsenal's lead last week arrived at injury time. Kai Havertz in Lisbon with a huge goal. Sporting have played here at the Emirates twice before.
Can't see Dino's been banned, mate.
One observation would be it feels significantly different in here tonight than it did against Bournemouth on Saturday. So 3 changes for Arsenal from Saturday's defeat in the Premier League. Christian Mosquera and Piero Hincapié replaced White and Lewis Skelly in the fullback positions. And Eberechi Eze starts. He replaces the first leg goal.
Can't see. I can't see him, mate. I can't see him on there.
It's a big night for Victor Gyökeres against his old club. And Declan Rice plays his
Where is he?
50th game for Arsenal.
I don't think he's on there, mate.
There's tonight's referee, Francois Letexier from France. And he's waiting down there to be joined by the captains, Declan Rice and Morten Hjulman of Lisbon. And one thing I'll tell you about the Sporting Lisbon captain, under one of those
He should be alright, though. He should be alright. No, Dino should be. I think you've just accidentally.
There are 2 changes to the Sporting team from the first leg in Lisbon.
There you go. There you go. There you go. He's not bad. You invest in United shirts. I'm away to start a collection. Awesome. Sporting captain was linked to United, but has an Arsenal tattoo. Well, that's something you definitely cannot accept. We definitely cannot accept that in this club. You can't have another club's ink on your arm. I am afraid. So. Are they ready? Both games are about to kick off. Gyökeres against his old team. I wonder will he celebrate tonight against his old team? So you've got Bayern Munich as well. They're about to kick off as well. So I'm listening to that as well. So we've got that. Serious fan at Bart says hello. When will United become European royalty like the big boys in Liverpool, Madrid, Barca, Bayern and Ajax? I'm going to say something probably controversial, Serious fan Bart, and you probably won't agree with me on this one, but I'm going to say it anyway. I think United are already royalty. Look, people forget people forget that United were the first British European Cup winners. So I think that puts us up there. You know, I know we've not won 6, I know we've not won 7, but I think we are obviously Madrid, so Bayern Munich, but United have won 3, and we were the first. Did you know that the soccer club needs to win at least 5 Champions Leagues or 3 in a row in order to have the UEFA trophy on their sleeve? Only the big boys have it. But look, you know, I do take the point. But you know, look, I'm going to be biased. Of course, I'm going to be biased. I'm not going to try to hide the bias on this one. But as far as I'm concerned, United were the first British club to win it. So I understand what you're saying about 5, and yes, completely understand that. But in my humble view, I think if you're the first British team to look, we're the first British team to win it. We're the first British team to win the treble. So I think that should count for something. But I take the point. I do. Arsenal have kicked off. Madrid are yet to kick off. I should have. Arsenal have come out the block here. So Bayern Munich have just kicked off with Real Madrid. Arsenal look like they've come out of the block here. Looks like they come out the block here. I think United were European royalty in the second half of Ferguson's reign. No, United were the first English team to win it. Celtic won it 1 year before you. Sorry, English team. Sorry, I apologise. There's a goal. Madrid have scored. Madrid have scored already. Goal. Madrid. 42 seconds. 42 seconds. Madrid have scored. 42 seconds. Gula has scored. 42 seconds on the clock. Real Madrid 1, Bayern Munich 0. What? And that game's going to be an absolute cracker. 1-0. 1-0. Madrid. Gula. Honestly, what is he doing? What is Neuer doing? I'm singing his praises. That is horrendous. What is he doing there? Gula, that's a great finish. What a finish. 42 seconds. 42 seconds on the clock. And it is 1-0. 1-0 to Real Madrid. Absolute ridiculous. Glasgow Celtic under Jock Stein won quintuple that year, 1967. 1 year later, Samat won it under the remarkable circumstances. Yes, I mean, I think Jock Stein as well is a very underrated coach as well, by the way. I think he was an absolute he was just a fantastic manager. Well, that's flipped the script, says Dino. Yes, it has completely. Yes, it has completely. Real Madrid have the goal. 2-2. 2-2. That was horrendous. Neuer with an absolute ridiculous mistake there. Real Madrid look like they've come out of the block. Arsenal look like they've come out of the block as well. Real Madrid look like they're up for it. They do. Bayern need to settle this down as well. Arsenal 0, Sporting 0. Declan Rice didn't participate in training this week either, so but he is playing. I think Declan Rice might be carrying an injury as well. If you just joined, 42 seconds for Real Madrid to score the very first goal. Gula scored it after an absolute horrendous mistake by Neuer. Awful mistake. Awful mistake. Let's see what you guys are saying.
This is Eze, who missed a few games but came back off the bench on Saturday.
That's crazy.
Challenged down there by Araujo. That's Rui Borges, who's been excellent as the sporting head coach and stands on the threshold of club history tonight. Led them to their first League and Cup double since 2002 in his first season.
Ridiculous. Bayern Munich, honestly, Neuer I think is 40. I think that is an aggressive start there. Scott said, "I told you Madrid, JB. You certainly did, sir. Tell you what, Madrid are on it. Madrid are on it. Madrid are absolutely on it." It's nice by Upamecano. Upamecano. I am watching 2 games, by the way. Arsenal playing it around as well. That's some good play by Arsenal. That's nice by Eze as well. Eze, that's nice by Eze. He's done really well with that, Eze. That's a great play by Eze. Great play. It's come out. No, Arsenal have closed it down.
To be honest, it's not really difficult. The ball fell to him. He didn't have to have a touch. It was just about getting real.
Arsenal are all over Sporting Lisbon here. Absolute all over them. Arsenal into the box. Can he cross it? No. Tell you what, Sporting Lisbon are under the cosh here. Arsenal are playing extremely well. It's something about Madrid and the Champions League. Says Scott, agreed. I don't know. It's literally their competition. It is their. They are, says Dino. Diaz, corner to Bayern Munich. So Arsenal have got a corner. What are Arsenal going to do with this corner? The dark arts. 1-1. Bayern have got one back. 1-1. Bayern Munich have got one back. Bayern Munich have got one back from this corner. Brilliant. 1-1. 1-1. Pavlovic. So the player that we were talking about, Pavlovic, has scored his goal. I am telling you, he's going to be an absolute fantastic player. So Pavlovic has just scored from a corner. Great. I tell you what, this Madrid Bayern game is fantastic. It really is good. It's a really good game. Really good game. Fascinating. The Pavlovic, I like him a lot. I think he's a fantastic player. Great header. On topic but off topic, JB. With your live, I know you cannot show the game, but are you allowed to sound play? No. Nope. No, you're not allowed to do it, I'm afraid. Something we need when Casemiro leaves, who can score from corners. Exactly, I do agree with you. That Pavlovic, we spoke about him this week, actually. I like Pavlovic. I like him a lot. I think he's a fantastic player. I really like him. I think he's brilliant. I think he's so good. Game on. Bayern are not having it their Real Madrid are not having it their own way tonight. Arsenal look like they are. Just so you know, then I can hear the game on stream. Oh, interesting. All right, thanks, buddy. There you go. That's because I know why. I know why that is. It's basic. That's interesting. I wonder if it's because my. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's. Thanks, Dino. I think it's because. I don't know. I don't know, actually. It could be because the microphone is so bloody good, actually. Let me know if you can still hear it. Let me turn it down slightly. Can you still hear that, Dino? Hopefully you can't hear it. I remember I was on the live stream when you spoke about him. Yeah, look. I think he's a fantastic player. I really like him. I think he's a great player. I really do. So it's just I think Bayern Munich have unearthed a gem there. Gonna need to turn that down as well. It's weird, Dino. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why. There you go. I'm just gonna have to watch in bloody silence now, for God's sake. Honestly, shocking. Shocking. Eze is on no, Madueke is on a ridiculously good run here. What do people think of Madueke? Do you think he's a good signing for Arsenal? Unlucky. That's a good shot there. What do people think of Madueke? I was a little surprised that Arsenal signed him, but I think he seems like a decent player. I had a short 10 seconds just because it had commentary on it. I had to remove it because of the copyright. Yeah, Dino, you've got to be careful. I mean, the amount of shorts that I've had blocked is yeah, it's the Premier League are particularly fussy. They are particularly fussy about what they do. Just turn it up. Can only hear it if you have earphones in. Just turn it up. Can only hear it if you have earphones in. No, I can't, because if it gets flagged up, it'll get flagged up by YouTube, and then it'll get banned. And having a streaming for 2 hours, then being banned is a pain in the arse. That's a tackle there. Nkapie needs to be careful there. I'm not sure he really did too much there. Yeah, I had. Brilliant. Brilliant. So it looks like both games have settled down now. Sporting are being very clever here. Sporting are playing for time. They're trying to disrupt Arsenal's play. Sky says I can't hear anything. No, you can't, because I've turned it down. Pain the Ineos says gone. Pain is the Ineos. Look, what do people think? I was going to ask about what people think about Harry Maguire's extra ban. Is extra ban? Exactly. Good job. Good job that we've got such great centre backs. Ridiculous. It's a corner again for Bayern Munich. Another corner for Bayern. Oof, gone out. Gone out. Does anybody know if the vertical stream is working? Because I'm doing a dual stream, and I wasn't here when you first talking. Yeah, I was in after AFTV. Can anybody check to see if the vertical short stream is working? Because I can't tell. So I can't tell if it's working or not. I can't tell. Can't tell. Let's have a look. See what we're doing. See what we are doing. 0-0 for Arsenal and Sporting. I mean, Arsenal look confident. Oh, Bayern. Great tackle. Who was that? That's a great tackle by Militao. That was a great tackle. What a tackle. Arsenal through here. No. Arsenal are not through. I lied. YouTube are lying to me. YouTube are lying to me. You're supposed to be able to stream from a vertical and a horizontal at the same time. They're clearly lying to me, Dino. Clearly lying to me, Dino. Shocking behaviour. It's not good, Dino. They're lying to me. Lying to me, Dino. Maybe it's me then. I've got a feeling that it's me. I've got a feeling that it's me then, honestly. Ridiculous. Friends. YouTube lying friends. Friends. YouTube lying friends. They're my friends. So Arsenal 17 minutes in versus Sporting Lisbon. I think that it looks like a quite equal game. I think the longer Porto stay in this game, I think the more danger that Arsenal are going to be. They need a goal. I think Arsenal need a goal quick. Bayern 1, Real Madrid 1. Goulet scored in the 42 seconds after an absolute horrendous mistake by Manuel Neuer as well. Here come Porto, Sporting on the attack. Sporting on the attack. Oof. Tell you what, Sporting are getting close. That was a terrible pass. Terrible pass out from the back from Arsenal. Terrible pass straight to a Sporting player. Should have done better. Should have done better. Should have done better. Saliba's pass out from the back then straight to Trincao, and then Trincao I think should have scored that, but Gyökeres on the attack. Oof, Gyökeres, mate, Gyökeres. Tell you what, Sporting must be overjoyed that they managed to get the money that they got for Gyökeres. Yeah, don't worry. I know what I've done. I know exactly what I've done, Dino. I know exactly what I've done, mate. Shocking, mate. Shocking. So much quieter. No, it is. It is. It is. Let's have a look. That's Palovic there. Great pass by him. I like Palovic. He is such a good player. 20, 21 years old, I think it is. Oh, 19 years old. Ridiculous. Ridiculous player. So, so good. So, so good. Arsenal have the ball back. I am flitting between the two games, by the way. I've not gone mental. I am flitting between the two games. Eze for Arsenal. That's crossed into the box. That's great recovery there by Sporting Lisbon. Real Madrid break with Mbappe. That's nice by Mbappe. The way that Mbappe moves is ridiculous. Oh, that's going to be a card, I think, for is that Trincao again? No, Inacio. Oh, great tackle! What a tackle that was on Mbappe. Lamar, I tell you what, Lamar is one of those players that we should have gone and got him. Lamar, what a tackle that is. Conrad Lamar, that was a fantastic tackle. What a tackle. What a tackle. What a tackle by Lamar. I think my stream's about to die. That's all right. Porto are starting to grow into the game as well, by the way. Porto are starting to grow into this game. Porto, that was a great chance there. Conrad Lamar, what a tackle that was by Conrad Lamar on Mbappe. What a tackle. Absolute fantastic tackle there. After that auspicious start by Bayern Munich, who went 1-0 down after 42 seconds, Palovic has come back. Great player. I really, really like him. So Porto need at least a goal here. So you know this game is going to open up with Arsenal and Sport. I keep calling them Porto. It needs to open up here because Sporting need a goal. I think Rice is going to go off. You know, I think Declan Rice. I don't think is looking too clever here. I don't think he's looking too clever. Yeah, Dino, I think I've so basically when you create a dual stream, you're supposed to get 2 stream keys, and I think I've basically just used the same stream key for both. So it basically means that I've got a vertical feed that's doing absolutely 0. Yeah, Dino, Declan Rice didn't warm up. Sorry, he didn't train. So I think he's injured. Bayern Munich on the attack here as well. That's great. That's great from Bayern Munich. Elise back to Kane. Nah, that's not great. Sporting Lisbon here, I think are starting to annoy Arsenal. Yeah, I think he is injured. Madwakey standing over the ball. They've got a free kick to the right-hand side for Arsenal. Sporting are looking to defend it. Bayern have a corner as well. So let's see what happens here. We've got a corner and a free kick. That's in by Arsenal. Easy. All day for the keeper. Bayern's corner. Oof. Good save there. Good save, Ballooning. Good save. Porto are playing a very, very dangerous game here. They're playing out from the back. Look, I worry about United playing in this competition next season just by looking at Sporting playing, and I'm just going to pick on Sporting because Sporting are supposed to be the easier of these four teams, and I worry about them as well. I think we'd struggle against Sporting. This Sporting side is really comfortable passing out from the back. They're away to Arsenal. They're at the Emirates, and they're comfortable. They're really, really comfortable. They're passing this ball around lovely. That's lovely play from Sporting. That's really, really great play. They come away with it now to this left-hand side. That is some brilliant play by Porto. Brilliant. Honestly, wonderful. Wonderful play by Porto there. Porto, Sporting. I keep calling them Porto. Sporting. Jesus. It does. I do think that looks like a final. I think you're right. Sporting with a corner here. Sporting Lisbon with a corner here. Poor. That's a poor corner. You've got to beat the first man. You've got to beat the first man. You've got to. Bayern have another corner. Harry Kane waiting in the middle. Trent is next to him. Kimmich to put this ball in. Great ball. Corner again. Tell you what, Dino, the Bayern and Real Madrid match, it looks a bit tasty. To be fair, he did touch it. I don't know why the Madrid players are complaining. I don't know why they're complaining. Bayern should have taken... I don't know what Bayern are doing there. Should just get the ball into the box. That's a waste of time. I say that. Great save. Great save from... That is a great save by Lunin then. I did wonder what they were trying to do with that, but that was, I tell you what, great save. That is a great save by Lunin then. Kimmich caught that. That was going in. That's a great save. That is an absolute great save. Great save. This game is hotting up. Bayern have another corner from the left-hand side. This is their 7th corner. Bayern are going to put it into the box again. Great corner. It's out to Mbappe. Can Mbappe break? Goula. This is a break. This is a break by Real Madrid. Straight down the other end. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Great save by Neuer. Let's come back out to Madrid. I tell you what, this is end-to-end stuff. This is worthy of a final so far. That's a great ball. That's lovely. That is a great move. Great move. Really good move there by Real Madrid on the counter. Tell you what, Arsenal nearly in there as well. Valverde. What a little move that was. Oof. Good. That was going wide. Corner to Arsenal and a free kick to Real Madrid as well. Rice about to take the corner. I wonder what dark arts they're going to produce now. I don't know what's going to be taken first. So the corner comes in from Arsenal. That is a good corner. Headed down. Easy. All day long. All day long. Even Arsenal's corner tactics are beginning to fail them. Zubamendi there with, I don't know quite what he was trying to do. So Porto come out again. You know, these games are really on a knife edge. Porto are looking comfortable. They do look desperate at the back. This is a free kick. Alexander Arnold, Goulart are both standing over the ball. Who's going to take this? Porto are on the attack as well, by the way. That's nice by Porto. Oh my God, what a goal that is. Goulart, take a bow, son, because that was a fantastic goal. What a free kick. What an absolute fantastic free kick. 2-1. Neuer is not having the best of evenings. What a free kick. Take a bow, Goulart. Take a bow. What a free kick that was. Arsenal, Madueke. Arsenal are now on the attack as well. What a free kick that was. I mean, Neuer, what are you doing? I mean, looking at that again, Neuer is all over the place. That is a fantastic free kick, though. That is a fantastic free kick. I mean, Neuer, nah. Neuer, a couple of years ago, would have palmed that up. Neuer's having a bad evening. Neuer's having a bad... But Goulart, though, what a free kick. Great free kick. Zuber is injured. Sporting JB, Neuer has been done there. Tell you what, Sporting are doing well. Sporting are doing really well. This is end-to-end stuff for Bayern, by the way. End-to-end stuff. As it stands, 3-3. And that is the one thing I've got to say about these, you know, the Bayerns, the Reals. They don't disappoint you. This is what elite teams do. You know, it's 3-3. This is what elite teams do. You know, this game doesn't disappoint. Brilliant game so far. Brilliant game so far. Arsenal look like a team at the moment who are... They just look like Porto. I keep saying Porto, Sporting Lisbon. I am going to get it right tonight. So they do look like Sporting, and what I mean is that they don't necessarily look like the home team. Like Sporting look really comfortable. You know, of apparently this Arsenal side being a title-winning side, they're going to win the Champions League. This Arsenal side, if they come up against this Bayern side, this Real side, they're going to get smashed. They're going to get smashed. Sporting do have a free kick on this side. Neuer has been done that. Porting Lisbon. Exactly, Scott. How much do you think he's worth? Who? Who? I think... What do you mean? So Goulart, I think he's worth... Goulart's probably worth about 80 million. I think Madrid wouldn't sell him for less than that. Oh, Harry Kane. I don't think Sporting would sell him for anything less than about 80. That's a great tackle there. Madrid doing all of the dirty work there. Was that Valverde? Valverde with an absolute fantastic tackle there. Valverde doing his defensive responsibilities there as well. Port Lisbon, says Scott. I love it. I love it. I love it, buddy. These two games are poised. Really fascinating games, by the way. He combine on the attack. Bayern have won that back. Vinicius Jr. lost that ball there. So Bayern now Diaz. Back to Lema. I really like Lema. He's a good player. Back to Kimmich. Arsenal with a ball into the box. Well cleared. That's well cleared by Porto. I keep saying Porto. It is annoying me now. Sporting. I need electrodes attached to my nipples. So every time I say Porto, I get electrocuted. Sporting Lisbon. See, this is why I'd never be on Sky Sports. See, this is why I'd never be on Sky Sports. So I can't even say pissing Sporting Lisbon. Arda, Prem tax 100 mil, says Dino. Yeah, thoughts on Vinicius Jr.? I'm probably going to have a bit of a hot take here. People are not going to agree with me on this, but I think Vinicius Jr. is overrated. I don't think he's... The way that people go on about him, it's like he is like the next Pele. It's like he is the next... You know, the best thing since sliced bread. There is no doubt Vinicius Jr. is a wonderful player. But tonight he's been very, very ineffective tonight. I got to say, I think he's a great player. I think Vinicius is a little bit overrated. I don't think he's worth 120 million. I don't think he is. Yeah. I'm going to keep saying Porto. See, I just keep saying Porto. See, every time I say that name, I should get electrocuted. Sporting. Went out there by Sporting Lisbon. Real Madrid on the attack again with Mbappe. That's lovely by Mbappe. He is wasting no time of that. Cleared out. Munich are under the cosh a little bit here. Arsenal and Sporting are cancelling each other out here. We'll expect a little bit more from Arsenal. That's lovely by Munich. That's lovely by Bayern. No, that's no penalty, mate. Get up. Bayern with Kimmich. That's great by Kimmich. Oh, save. Save. Back into the box. Great header. Kane. Harry Kane. Kane he just needs to get this down. Well out. Well away by Madrid. This is end-to-end stuff here. End-to-end stuff. Great ball. Harry Kane. Great goal. You do not give Harry Kane that time and space in the box because Harry Kane will score you goals. 2-2 because Harry Kane will score you goals. Harry Kane will score you those goals. 2-2. Great goal by Harry Kane. That is what happens when you get a world class striker. This Bayern game, Real game is fantastic. This is what happens when you've got world class players. Vinicius Jr. He needs to step it up. Vinicius needs to step it up. Harry Kane hasn't had a sniff all night long. He gets one chance in that box. That is just a world class finish. That finish. If you're a Shesko, you need to watch that. If you're a Shesko, you need to watch that. If you're Arsenal, Raya got away with one there. If you are a young striker and you want to know composure and you want to know finishing, it's not about scoring a 40-yard screamer. It is about getting that ball to feet in the box, having the poise, the composure in the box, and the confidence to do what Harry Kane just there. Some people will write that off as just another goal, but Harry Kane hasn't had a sniff of goal all night. One chance, and it was a half chance. Wasn't even a chance. It was a half chance. The composure there that he showed just shows you why, in my view, I think he is the best striker. Mbappe as well. I've got to say this. Mbappe's trying to make things happen. That's great by Mbappe there, by the way. Fantastic. These games are quite end to end now. So this is a corner for Arsenal. Madueke to take the corner. It's all popping off here. Good save by the keeper. Good save by the keeper there. The one thing I will say that Mbappe does really well is he does fight. Really impressed by Mbappe. He is trying to make things happen. And you wasn't going to do a watch along. Brilliant. I mean, Mbappe, you know what? He does his fair share of work. You know, I really like Mbappe. I think with a lot of these sorts of players, they chuck their arms in the air. Mbappe is a fighter as well, and he really is trying to make things happen. He really is. That's a fantastic ball. Go on, Vinicius. Go on, Vinicius. Oh, Vinicius. Oh, crossbar. Crossbar. Vinicius Junior, mate, that was... Who was that? Valverde. Tells you what. Valverde there with that pass. What an absolute sublime pass. What a fantastic pass. Madrid come up with it again. What a game this is. What a game this is. That's great. Porto themselves with a chance. Porto with a chance. Oh, Porto. Oh, post. Porto with an opportunity there. That was unlucky. That was well worked. Porto should be up there. That was a great ball. Arsenal everywhere. That should have been a goal. Porto. Should have been a goal for Porto. Oh, this game is honestly the best game of football I've watched for ages. End to end. Best CM in the world. This game is class. No, it is Dino. This game is just utter, pure class. And as I'm watching sodding Arsenal, I take my sodding eyes off the game for a second, and Real Madrid have scored. Mbappe, he is. When you talk about world class players, Mbappe is a world class player. Mbappe is just tonight. You don't have to score to be a world class player. But I keep saying fucking Porto, don't I? I do. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep saying sodding bloody Porto. Right. Sporting. Mbappe. You know what? Mbappe is just... Mbappe's world class. Mbappe's world class. I do. I don't know why. I don't know why I keep saying Porto. I don't know why. and I apologise to Sporting Lisbon because I like Sporting Lisbon. Oh, right, Sporting Lisbon. I'm struggling to. It's my old man brain. It is. It is. It is. What a game this is tonight. What a game tonight. What a game. What a game tonight. Madrid showing their class. Mbappe showing his world class. Arsenal showing their recent form. Sporting Lisbon. I don't know who would confuse him with Porto. Seriously. Ridiculous. Sporting with a chance there. Sporting should be 1-0 up. From an Arsenal perspective, Sporting are going to have to come out and score. This is Arsenal now on the attack. Sporting need to clear this. That's nice by Eze. Nice by Eze. Oof. Madrid. Oof. Madrid have... I tell you what, Scott is right. Madrid, I don't know what it is about the Champions League that brings out the best in them, but Madrid, fantastic game. They are Dino. They are. Porto doing extremely well. I mean, look, I'm never going to get bought out by Gary Neville, am I? I mean, at this rate, I can't even get football teams' names right. I'm never going to get an offer, am I, from the overlap? So oh well. So half time, Arsenal 0, Sporting Lisbon 0. Madrid game is ridiculous, by the way. It's still playing. 2 minutes of added time to play. Surely there can't be another goal. Bayern Munich are going to look to pump this forward. Bayern on the left with Diaz. Cross the ball. No. Vinicius Jr. out with it. Bayern are looking rattled here, by the way. Elise, Lema, Elise. No. Madrid look comfortable. Madrid do look comfortable in this game. They really do. Look very, very comfortable. 3-2. The rest are going to blow in a second. Bayern v Madrid, whoever wins the tie wins it outright. I don't know, anyone think Kimmich is decent or no? I used to like Kimmich. I think Kimmich is just older. Well, half time. Well, what a half that was. Arsenal versus Sporting Lisbon. Kind of, I think, as much as we expected it to be. If there's anything to go by, Bayern Munich 2, Real Madrid 3. Anything to go by. Arsenal are not a patch on any of these teams left. I think it could be a bore score draw with Arsenal. I think Arsenal could sneak through against Sporting. Sporting have to come out in the second half. It's going to leave gaps behind the Sporting, and I think that Arsenal could probably. I think it could be 2-0 second half. 2-1 second half to Arsenal. So I still expect Arsenal to go through there. But let's talk about Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. Replace Vinny with Elise. Yeah, I like Vinny. I don't think there's anything wrong with him. I just all this talk of him being this super world class player. Like, I like him. I think he does world class things. But Mbappe for me, if you look at what Mbappe did in that game there, he chased, he harried, he won the ball back, and he scores a goal. And he's he's not a £1 billion player, but he is according to Real Madrid, or he is a £200 million player. You can see that. I think Mbappe is an amazing player. I think Bayern Munich have looked okay. I think Madrid have looked like the better team. I wonder if Madrid can keep up the intensity in the second half. I don't know if they can or not. Sporting do need to up their game a bit. Ridiculous. That's his buyout clause. Yeah, I obviously, I know he's not a £1 billion player always, but I think if you were to buy Mbappe, I think you are probably talking the best part of 250 million. I think. Oh. Wow. Interesting game. I think Madrid might win it. I think Scott is right. His buyout clause is 200 to 250 million. I think he'd go for that as well. I think he'd go for 200. I know that's his buyout clause, but I do think he'd go for 200. I do. Yeah. When you think, if you think Isak goes for 130 million, then Mbappe is going to go for a lot more, I think. Stop the clock. Cool. Thanks, mate. Okay, done. All done. 5 minutes to go. Look, Arsenal, if they want to make sure that they go through, Arsenal are, I can see Sporting coming out. I can see Sporting coming out and giving it a good old go. The one thing that Arteta might try to do is Arteta might try to go defensive and protect the 1-0 lead. I think Arteta is a very negative coach at times. I think he does very, very negative things. All he has to do is, in my view, is protect that lead. I just can't see Arsenal trying to go for the win. Ridiculous game. Bayern 2, Real Madrid 3. Great game. Arsenal Sporting is a ball fest. No, it is. Dino, I agree with you. I think I'd rather go see. I'd rather see Porto as well. I think Porto are a much better team as well. See, this is why I'm never going to get to like 100k, because I can't even get the. I mean, what's going to happen if we get to the Champions League next season? And I've got to pronounce names, and I've got to say names from all over the shop. I mean, I'm going to struggle. I'm going to struggle next season. I'm going to properly struggle next season. It's not going to be big and it's not going to be clever next season. Right, this game's going to start. Makes for better content. It doesn't. It makes for me looking like a right banana. Honestly, honestly, honestly. Old man brain. Old man brain it is, mate. Definitely need to sort out this goddamn streaming thing as well. What do you think of the Champions League format now? Says Dino. What do I think of the new Champions League format? I've got to say, I prefer the old way. I do. I'm not going to lie. I prefer the old school way. I prefer the traditional groups and then the winners of the groups, because if you look at it, how can Spurs get to where they did and they didn't play particularly well, and then but Spurs managed to get through? Like, I don't know. I much prefer the top two, and then the best of the best, like the best of the rest. So I do prefer, the top two go through from each group, and then one or two, the third place with the highest points. That's what I prefer. I do. Exactly. It was all about those away goals as well. I just think it just added a little bit more spice to the affair as well. I think now it's just become a money making scheme, hasn't it? Because the longer that they play for, the more penalties they have. The longer the games go on, the more exposure that it has. I wonder if Arteta's gonna go for broke. I wonder if Sporting are going to come out and go for it. Sporting have got nothing to lose. And I know 100%. If this was Porto, I know Porto would come out and Porto would have got a goal. But because it's Sporting Lisbon, they're just not as as attack minded as Porto. Honestly. Right, second half. Come on. Second half should be kicking off soon. Chelsea Man United on the weekend as well. At 7 o'clock, I will be doing a watch along for that match as well from 7:30. The match kicks off at 8 o'clock. It is going to be a must-win game, an absolute must-win. If we win that game, I think we've all but qualified for the Champions League. Porto are not even in the game, are they? Look, if this was Porto, Dino, Porto would be, they'd be ahead by now. Porto are, yeah. I'm more keeping an eye on. I just wonder if Arsenal will bottle it tonight. I wonder. Mbappe. I like Mbappe. What a game. They will go for it 15 to 20 minutes and then sit back and Sporting will score. We've got Chelsea, Burnley, and Liverpool. All three are behind us. Look, we've got to get, look, more than anything else, we've got to get 3 points against the Blues. I think whatever happens, if we get 3 points against the Blues and then Burnley, we've got to win that, and then Liverpool, if we draw against them, that's not the end of the world. But I think for us to really have a better end to the season, we've got to beat Chelsea. We've got to beat Chelsea. We've got to. Wonder how Sporting are doing in the league though. I'm going to check it out. You see. Check out the league. Well, to be fair, Porto are 76 points. Sporting are on 71. So you know, if this was Porto would be winning. You know. We need to win all three, then we've got third locked. I just want to get into the Champions League. I don't care about finishing third, fourth, fifth. I just want us to get there. We need to. From a financial perspective, I think we need to get there. So I'm not bothered. Scott, third would be nice, but I've got to say this. I think finishing third, fourth or fifth this season is nothing to brag about. I think it's been a really, really poor season. And I think, you know, and I'm not saying that you are, and I'm not saying that we are, but I think this season, even if we finish third, and I know exactly, I know exactly what will happen, right? This is what will happen, I guarantee it. If United finish third, if Michael Carrick gets to next Christmas or this one, and we've lost a bunch of games, right? And then when he gets sacked, and then we start to talk about it, they will say, "Oh, at least he finished third." You know, Michael Carrick finished third, finishing third this season. I'm sorry, it's an achievement for us, but finishing third this year, I'm sorry, is nothing in my view to be bragging about. I'll be happy finishing third because of what it means in terms of the money, because we need the money. I will be happy for that. But in terms of a season and how we've played, I'm sorry, there's nothing to be, you know, and that goes for Liverpool as well, that goes for us. I think both teams need to go, look, we got for the season, we got through to the Champions League. Right, Arsenal are back out again. Sporting Lisbon. I wish you guys would stop calling them Porto as well. It is Sporting Lisbon, so don't forget that. It's not Porto. It's easily confused. Yeah, so in the chat, stop calling them Porto. They are Sporting Lisbon. Hala Madrid, yes, Hala Madrid, indeed. So they've kicked off already.
Opposition. Flicked on by Hulman straight to Rice. Quaresma gets there ahead of
Quaresma, that's a really good tackle there by the Sporting player. Quaresma.
shooting opportunity.
Sporting come away with it.
Through, but then giving the ball away rather cheaply
Oh.
to Gabriel, but then likewise.
Sound's on again. There you go. Oh, the sound won't turn off. I'm going to have to turn the sound down. Alright.
That's really good from the Brazilian and rather clumsy there from the Uruguayan.
Yeah, did well.
Here we go for the second half. Madrid. Bayern versus Madrid. Another fueled. Right, here we go.
So Gabriel, who won the free kick, is now
Arsenal have a corner on this Sporting side on the right hand side.
Lisbon box to try and become a menace.
Second half, Bayern versus Madrid is going to be ridiculous. So Declan Rice, that's a quick ball to Eze. That's good play by Arsenal. Madueke is going to look to put it into the box. Eze with a shot. Oof, fizz wide. Fizz wide. That's back with Bayern now.
That was my thought as well. I think he's got a fair idea. Yeah.
Bayern with Diaz.
A little bit closer than
That's a great cross, Kane. That's a great cross. Hit it. Hit it. Oof. Diaz with an opportunity there. Oh, this is spicy. Spicy. So Bayern with a corner. Sporting are coming out of it as well. Sporting are going to get caught out. It's Kimmich. Kimmich with this corner. He's going to get this in there. A little bit of argy-bargy. Harry Kane. Mendy. Having some words there. Alright. Bayern's corner. Kimmich. As Arsenal come in the attack as well. Kimmich with the ball into the box. Kimmich. Oh! Upper Meccano. Arsenal get a corner. Nah. Miles off. Miles off. Gyökeres is looking to score against Sporting, his old team. Can hear it, JB. I don't know what's going on, mate. It won't let me turn it down. Right. Right, it needs to stay down.
Plenty of bend, and it's a good catch by the goalkeeper.
Okay, now that's down.
win tonight for Bayern.
Right, hopefully that should be silenced now. Is it silenced or is it still? That's just bugging me now. I have no idea. I need to try to do something, otherwise I'm gonna get banned. Let's try that. Is that can you still hear that? Do you know what? I might have to take my headphones out. Good. Okay. Good. What about now? Can you hear it now? Honestly, amateur hour. Can you hear it now? Perfect. Perfect. That's good. Good, good, good. I managed to figure it out. Perfect. Good. Awesome. Oh. Max Dowman looks like he's ready to get stripped. Bayern Munich, Diaz, Pavlovic, Kimmich. Still Real Madrid 3, Bayern Munich 2, Arsenal 0, Sporting Lisbon 0. That's nice by Sporting. Well cleared. I like Lima. We've got your back, JB. It is 4-4. Thoughts on Max Dowman? I like him, Dino. I do. I do like him a lot. I think for his age, I think he's a very, very, very good player. I think the young lad at Liverpool, Rio, is good. So Max Dowman, I am going to try to get him onto the show. I want to try to get him onto the show, and the reason why I might be able to get him is because I know somebody that knows him, and he went to my daughter's school, so I might be able to get him on maybe. JB, for the next few minutes, do like a commentator would. The commentator's curse. Gyökeres is off. Gyökeres is off. So Gyökeres is off. Havertz is off. I mean, I don't know what is going on there. Gyökeres has just gone off for Arsenal. I'm not quite sure what is happening there. Arsenal do have the ball back with Madueke. That's good by Madueke. Shot. Oh, Madueke. Very, very good. Unlucky there. Arsenal are starting to get at this Sporting Lisbon side. Unlucky. That's a great shot there by Madueke. Harry Kane himself looks company. The Burnley manager. I can't ever get my head around the fact that company used to manage Burnley. Back to Arsenal. It's nice by Eze and Capier. 0-0. Arsenal versus Sporting. That's a great tackle by Humland. That's a great ball to Humland. Humland. That's nice by Humland. Back in. This is end to end. Madrid now have a corner. Arsenal, I think, are going to score. Trent to put the ball into the box. Beats the first man. Unlucky. That is well cleared by Bayern Munich. Gula on Diaz. Ah, that's back to Madrid. That's back to Madrid. That's gone straight in there. Oh, what a save. What a save. What a reflex save. Elise has it running at this Madrid back four. What a save that was. How Madrid did not score that. Wow. Wow. What a save. Wow. Wow. Back now with Bayern. Bayern are back on the attack. Alphonso Davies. It's nice to see Alphonso Davies back. Now it's turn for Bayern to attack. Bayern is passing it across this line. Lima. Elise. Some great play by Bayern Munich. Just get this into the box. Upamecano. Elise. No, that's away. Elise again. Do not take your eyes off this, the Bayern Munich match. Porto. I've done it again. I keep saying it. Sporting on the attack there. I can't. Chanwy in a Neville. JB gives me big Meek vibes. Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe. Bayern Munich. Manuel Neuer, what a save that was. Alexander Arnold. Straight to Mbappe. What a save that is. That is just reflexes. That is years of reflexes. What a save. What a save. What a save. That is... What a save. Fantastic save. Elise is classy is. Madrid board looking at Elise. He needs 150. Oh, I can't do it. I don't know why. I don't know why. Madueke looks like he's down. Militao out. Militao, that was an awful ball there. Awful ball. It's never... I find it strange as well seeing Heinze as an assistant to Arteta. Great ball to Alphonso Davies. Diaz. Max Daumann looks like he is about to come on. Max Daumann will get an absolute massive roar here when he comes on. So Daumann is about to come on for Madueke. Wow. Go on, Max. Madueke's coming off. Max Daumann is coming on. Arteta gambling, taking a risk. Gambling, taking a risk on a 16-year-old kid. Max Daumann is on. Madrid have got it as well. Back with Mbappe. Mbappe's just so lethal. He's so good. This is a Sporting corner. Camavinga's coming on for Real Madrid, so we're back to this Sporting corner. It goes in, it's flicked on. No. Musiala's coming on as well. Right. Corner on this side. Madrid. Alexander-Arnold puts this into the box. Header. Oh. Nah. That's fine. Sporting are on the attack now. So Bayern. That's a great ball by Gnabry. Unlucky. Very sloppy. Very sloppy by Sporting Lisbon there. But they've won it back. Gnabry's off for Bayern Munich. Musiala on. Sporting having a good stint of possession now as well. Sporting looking quite comfortable now. So as the Diaz is coming off, Camavinga is on for Real Madrid. That's nice by Sporting. That's really worked out well by Sporting. They just got to get this cross into the box. Arsenal were doing very well. Trincao. That's nice. That's nice. Where's he going to go? Oh! That's a push. If that goes to VAR, I tell you what, VAR is going to have to look at that. Oof. Unlucky there by Bayern Munich. Okay. This is a corner. Sporting Lisbon. Arsenal lucky there to get away with one as Real Madrid are on the attack. Is it the Bayern game has turned into a little bit of a chess game now? Bit of a chess game. Still a fantastic game. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Oof, that is not clever. Who has the most potential, Daumans or Lacey? By looking at it, I would say at the moment, I would probably say Daumans looks like more of a complete player for his age. That's a very, very difficult thing to say. I think at the moment, Daumans looks like, I think he looks like the more comfortable, natural, sort of ready to go Premier League player. I think Lacey's more exciting. I think Lacey's more exciting, but I think that Dauman, the fact that he can get into this Arsenal squad, I think Dauman, I would say, to be fair, at present is probably the better player, but I think Lacey is definitely a talent without a shadow of a doubt. That's nice by Sporting. If you can just see him, that's a great ball by Sporting. On the attack again, that's lovely by Sporting Lisbon. Well worked and unlucky. See what I was saying. No Bellingham, but can still put on a performance like this. Yes. Yeah. It's like they've started in 2-11s. No, it is. It is ridiculous, Dino. Arsenal now on the attack. Martinelli, easy. Easy. Far too easy for Sporting. They need to be asking questions, Arsenal. They are the home team. They need to be asking questions of Sporting Lisbon. They have to be asking questions. They've got to be asking questions. Sporting about to make their own change. Two in fact. Bellingham. That's nice by Bellingham. That's Mbappe again. Every time he's on the ball, he looks to make stuff happen. That's a great ball by Mbappe. Oh, Valverde. Really well worked by Mbappe. It's a good save. Not enough power or whip on that one. Dino, I agree with you. Sporting just don't have anything. City going to smash Arsenal? I think so. Arteta's been booked. Arteta's been booked. Kenda's coming on. So Quenda, the player that we thought that we were going to buy, is coming on for Sporting. Who's going to blink first? That's nice by Elise. That's really good by Elise. Nice piece of skill. Oh, Pavlovic, that was a poor ball. Musiala. Alphonso Davies. Musiala. Oh. Elise. Oh, Elise. Oh. Wow. Wow, what a shot. Was that a save? Oh, good save. Good save. Good saves. Probably going over. Elise, that shot was fantastic. Who's going to blink first? Who is going to blink first? That's nicely one back by Bellingham. Oof. Real Madrid come away with it there. That's nice. Militao. Arsenal have it with Eze. It's back with Eze. It's a good tackle by Sporting. Arsenal, this is... Sporting look comfortable. The gulf in quality between the two teams is night and day here. Night and day. Bayern and the Roma game, you know, that should be at least a semi-final. Should be at least a semi-final. The fact that one of these teams are going to go out, I think, is a travesty. Mascara, that wasn't great. Sporting are growing into this game. They're looking very, very comfortable now. Happily to play it round. It's Quenda. Yeah, that's a silly foul. Silly foul by Saliba. What? For diving? Mbappe's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. He's got no right to win that there. Mbappe's got no right to win that. Mbappe. Wow. Mbappe's got no right there to do that. He's got no right. He's got no right there. Bayern have come out with it now. It's a fantastic ball. Luis Diaz. Oh. End to end. Mbappe's got no right to do that there. No right. Arsenal have a corner against Sporting. Elise or Mbappe for man of the match. Mbappe. Mbappe for me. Mbappe for me. I just think Mbappe's just been something different. Declan Rice with this corner is going to put it into the box. All the way to the far post. Get this. Clear this. Another corner. Another corner. Still with Bayern Munich. Oof. Dauman now with the corner. This is Dauman. Oof! Wow. Wow. Sporting there. Got away with that. Sporting needs to score. Wow. Okay. FIFA this year have they really do. They really do. Sporting just haven't got the end product. No. They really haven't. Rudiger, I tell you what, Rudiger is playing a dangerous game here. He's playing a dangerous game. Don't spoil it by being sent off. Don't spoil the game by being sent off. Don't spoil it. This is Elise. Porto. I've done it again. Sporting. Sporting by Quenda there for Sporting. That was... Arteta is now chucking on Trossard and Jesus. 12 minutes for Arsenal to hang on against Sporting Lisbon. Oh, Dino, I've just yeah, giving up, mate. Giving up, mate. And I can't even blame like having a beer. Don't claps now, Sporting. Don't claps. Dowman is trying to make things happen. If this is a bore score draw for Arsenal. Lima. Elise. Oh, Elise, that's wonderful. Harry Kane. That's a fantastic ball out to Elise. Oh, Elise loves that cutting in from that side and that curling shot. Unlucky. Really, really well played there. I can't believe we didn't break the bank to get him. Can't believe we didn't break the bank to get Elise. What a signing. What a signing. $10 minutes or so left, about 12 or 13 minutes for in this Arsenal and Sporting game. No way will Madrid fear Arsenal. Nobody's going to fear Arsenal after this performance. Arteta is such a negative coach. Oof, Camavinga there. Yeah. What do people think of Camavinga, by the way? Extra time for Madrid if it finishes 3-2. Yes, it will. I've got a feeling that this Arsenal Sporting is just going to end up a 0-0. This game's been stopped. Wow. That's fantastic. Bayern Munich. Madrid game is just... anyone can win it. Anyone can win this game right now. It's absolutely... oof. He slips over. That's fine. Why are they so negative? Madrid would have battered Sporting. Good player, but in the midfield, can't understand why he's a sub. Arsenal here are just looking to get corners. They are just looking to get corner after corner here. Oof. All right. Arsenal with yet another corner. Can Sporting clear their lines? Arsenal are eventually going to score a corner. Oh, Trossard just hit the post. Trossard. Jesus to Trossard. This is Arsenal on the attack. Sporting look out of ideas. Back to Dalman. This is Dalman's going to have a run. Cross into the box. Terrible by Saliba. Just no end product for me that Arsenal or Sporting Lisbon. Trossard had a free header there. Arsenal. No. Jesus again there. I think Arsenal are going to beat Sporting on the basis that it's going to be a bore score draw. Set piece FC for a reason. Good play. Yeah, they are set piece FC. Thought Arsenal world class at corners. They play like this against City, they'll get slaughtered, says Paul James Owens. Final third JB is where Sporting are massively lacking. Tonight, I think both teams are lacking tonight. Bayern, it's a great ball in. Come on, Sporting. Go on, Quenda. It's just Sporting on the break. Come on. Go on, Sporting. Just one ball into that box. Just get the ball into the box. And that's terrible by Sporting. Arsenal now can break with Dalman. Havertz. Nice and easy now from Arsenal. That's back to Zubamendi. Oof. Good tackle by Upamecano. Nah. I think Arsenal are going to get through against Sporting. Oh, Vinny Jr. Oof. Back with Camavinga. Valverde. Or was that Bellingham then? Trent. Militao. Rudiger. Back to Trent. Mbappe. Trent. Just get it into the box, Trent. Good tackle by Camavinga. Great tackle to keep this press on. Trent, not the best pass there by Trent in the entire world. Kane, what are you doing? Oof. What is Harry Kane? He's time is running out. Oh, what is Arteta doing? Arsenal are about 5 minutes, I reckon, here from going through to the semi-finals. As it stands, I don't think any team left in this competition is going to fear Arsenal. Hit it! Oof. Tackle. Oof. Rudiger there. Shown all that experience. Now back with Arsenal. Nkapie. Back to Trossard. They're just controlling the ball. Oof. Sporting have to break. They have to get something here. Rahul, come on. Come on, Sporting. Just get it into the box. Final minute for Sporting Lisbon. Come on, we all know that Arsenal will bottle it. Just get it into the box. Quenda's a great ball by Quenda. Oh, it's a great ball by Quenda there. Camavinga's been sent off. It was always somebody going to spoil it. Camavinga. That's a game that's been ruined. Camavinga, mate, what are you doing? Arsenal on a break? Nah. Wow. If Madrid go through, Chris says, "Can we watch? I'm a celebrity." Can we watch? I'm a celebrity, says Chris. Should never have got married. Oh, Chris, that's cracked me up. I love it. Madrid will play PSG. Arsenal will play PSG. Arsenal will play Atletico. Yeah, can we watch? I'm a celebrity, mate. That is worth a divorce, that is, buddy. That's a handball there by Havertz. Corner for Arsenal. Declan Rice. All they've got to do is just ball this out. All they've got to do is just ball this out, and then they'll get through against Sporting Lisbon. What was that? That was horrendous. Binding out on the attack again. Real Madrid, one man down. Camavinga's been sent off after coming on as a substitute. Bayern Munich. Diaz. Back to Musiala. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! Oh my God! Diaz. What a goal by Diaz. What a finish. What a goal by Diaz. Brilliant by Bayern Munich. And that's what happens. A game's been spoiled by a red card. Spoiled by a red card. Spoiled by a red card. Sporting just need to get it into the box. I don't care how you do it. Oh, that's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. Sporting it's done. It's done. Forget about it. It's done. Limp from both teams. Arsenal and Sporting, just not good enough. Great strike by Diaz. Oof. Wow. Real Madrid, yeah, that was a great finish. Great finish. And it goes. He's done. This is done. Trossard. Great tackle. Come on, just one more tack. Just one more tack. Long ball it. Long ball it. One last chance for Sporting Lisbon. Come on, Sporting. Just one ball into the box. Come on. Just one good ball, Sporting. Just one good ball. Just one good ball into the box. Sporting's last chance. Just one more. Hit it! Hit it! Oh! Sporting Lisbon. Oh, that was the chance. That was the chance. That was the chance. Oh, that was the chance. Wow. Arteta, I don't know why you're smiling. I don't know why you're smiling, mate. I don't know why I don't know why Arteta's smiling there. He's got nothing to smile about. Absolutely nothing to smile about. Terrible. Nothing to smile about. Madrid lost 2.5 minutes. Game spoiled. Game spoiled by a red card. That's Madrid with Vinny Jr. That's nice by Lema. I tell you what, Scott, Atletico are going to have a field day with Arsenal. They're going to have a field day with Arsenal. There's a break on. That's a great ball. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. Camavinga. Oh, Camavinga, what have you done? What have you done? What have you done? Madrid have got time for one last attack. Madrid have got time for one last attack. One last attack. It's Bellingham. It's Bellingham. Oof. Is it in? That's Diaz again. That's fantastic by Diaz. This is brilliant. That's Elise. Elise. Oh my God. What a goal. Oh, ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. I can't believe what we've just watched here tonight. What a goal that is. What a goal that is. That is absolutely ridiculous. What a goal. That is just unbelievable. Unbelievable goal. He's got no right there. He's got no right. He's got no right to score that goal. Wow. 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 That was, I mean, that is just ridiculous. I hope they show a replay because that was absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what Madrid are complaining about. That was ridiculous. I need to see a replay of that goal because that was insane. Wow. It's all kicking off here. Someone's got a red card. So Goulet's got a red card here. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. All kicking off. Show us a replay because that was absolutely ridiculous. Wow. Unbelievable goal. See what's in the chat. Company to City. City will win on Sunday. Elise, the man of the match, says Dino. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I just when you get two world class teams, and they live up to that expectation, that is just unreal. I mean, I don't even know what to really say. That was just incredible. What an incredible game. What an incredible goal. City will win on Sunday. I think that they will as well. I think Arsenal, was a very limp performance from Arsenal. I don't, just a very, very weak performance. Sport in Lisbon. I can't even, I kept calling them Porto all bloody night. That Elise goal, just, I mean, is there a better winger right now? Is there a better wide player than Elise right now? Because I don't think that there is. Just what a player. What a player. Just unbelievable player. I think he's, at present, I think he's one of probably the best players in the world now. Just what a fantastic player. So look, guys, I think that was a good match to watch. Fantastic match. Obviously, I'm glad that I switched it up a little bit and decided to go with the Madrid and the Bayern match. What a match! It just goes to show. For me, Herbie says, would love to see Kane lift the Champions League. Liverpool so dumb to let him go. Diaz, Herbie, you are 100% right. I don't know what they were doing there. But again, Bayern, Lego is shit Lego. But look, guys, I am going to go. Fantastic game to watch. What a game to watch. One of those, I think, classic Champions League games. It's a shame that the Camavinga red card, you're gone. There you go, gone. it's a shame that the Camavinga card ruined the game. I think it would have gone to extra time. I think we were denied a even more of a classic. But that goal at the end, you know, you get a red card, you get the Camavinga red card, and then you get that goal. So what a fantastic goal to end it on. What a fantastic match. And but look, guys, yeah, I am going to go. But look, thank you for watching. You know, it was just one that was off of the cuff. Look, I'm glad that you were here with me to watch the game as well. So look, I will be back tomorrow at some point. I don't know when, but I will be back tomorrow. And look, guys, you're legends. Thank you for the support. As always, thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for being here and watching these games with me. So look, I am JB. This is the United Devil channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow. So have a good rest of your evening. And I'll see you guys very, very soon.